Yeah. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? This is Growing Up Shy again. We're back. Once again, I'm comedian Ronnie Ray and that guy,
Khristian Leslie.
Khristian Leslie's over there, man. Growing Up Shy, we talk about everything Chicago, events, sports stuff, celebrities, all this and that. But this time, we're going to talk about a landmark that wasn't really actually in Chicago, but close enough to being right on the border.
Still Chicago.
But they still go Evergreen. You know what I'm saying? Like they say Compton, you damn near don't think it's LA. You know what I'm saying? So Evergreen is a part of Chicago. But yeah, okay, say Chicago then. I'm sorry. Erase that part. Oh, forget that part. Or just listen now. We're gonna talk about the Evergreen Plaza.
Yes.
Evergreen, man, look. We used to go, man, rest in peace, Evergreen Plaza. Evergreen Plaza died in 2013. Yeah. It was around 61 years, and it didn't get a chance to get its Social Security. But it was around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was around. This is a place where black people went, and well, it wasn't meant for black people to go, but we went anyway because I remember as a kid in the 80s, my grandmother was like, don't y'all go up. We used to walk because it wasn't that far from us. We walked like 2 miles to this place. And the neighbor, y'all don't know, Chicago segregated as hell. So if you walk through that area, something happened to your ass, and they're winning the case. They don't give a fuck. So we used to walk up there and just walk around the mall like we didn't have nothing to do because we went up there with no money. You know what I mean? It was like the police would have came and got us. They have every right to take us in. We walk around with no money. We just want to be out and doing shit. Evergreen Plaza was a big part of my childhood. I say that. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't walk because we were too far away.
Y'all too far away.
Yeah,
I'm on 105th. That was 95th.
Right. So, but we would, every once in a while, we would go to the theater when we were young. We go to Evergreen Theater, which was okay until I got to be about.
You was able to go by yourself.
Right. It was all right until I was like 13. I think the last movie because my uncle and aunt used to take us to the movies there. The last movie they took us to there was like Return of the Jedi.
Damn, that was 84.
And after Return of the Jedi, my uncle was like, no, we're not. And he started taking us to movies. he was like, no, we're not going there anymore. Wow. Not doing it, no.
I've seen a lot of historic films there. I remember going to see Breaking 2. Electric Boogaloo there. And the funny story about Breaking 2, the guy who plays Ozone, Shabba-Doo, is supposedly my cousin's cousin. And my cousin, she kept saying, that's my cousin. That's my cousin on my dad's side. That's my cousin on my dad's side. So she would say that before we get to the theater. So we at the movie theater. She gonna laugh. We're at the movie theater, and he pops up on the screen, and she like, that's my cousin. And a lady in front of us like, stop lying, bitch. I saw that. I remember going to see Golden Child, going to see Hollywood Shuffle. I said, She's Got Have It. We had this debate already. She's Got Have It and Burglar, Whoopi Goldberg. And
you went to see that?
But we went. My uncle had us for y'all want to go to the movies? Let's go see it. And I was a big Bobcat fan, so he was in the film. And a lot of movies. But they used to send us by ourselves. Like they used to let anybody in. Like we went and saw rated R movies and shit.
They did not care. They did not care.
They didn't care. Like just go on in. It's okay.
What's messed? The theater that used to be off 79. I can't call it right now, but
Rose. I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That theater was actually more picky about letting you into R-rated films than Evergreen. Evergreen would let everybody in all the time. They just didn't give a damn. And I remember why. That was the last time we went to see a movie there, because at the end of Return of the Jedi, the scene when Han is talking to Leia and the Death Star is blown up and Leia's thinking and looking at the blown up Death Star, and Han looks at her and he says, hey, I'm sure Luke wasn't on there. And Leia looks over and goes, yes, I know he wasn't. And I don't know what was said next. And neither does anybody else in my family, because some loud ass woman went, she got the Force! and destroyed whatever line was next in the movie. That was the last time what the hell? And we had to leave because I wanted to stay and see. My uncle's like, no, Khristian, we're not watching the entire movie again, so we can see what that line was.
Hold on.
But we're not coming back here again either.
Hold on. Okay. Memories like that. Okay. I forgot about this. You just said that shit. Me and my dad go to movies all the time. My dad is in his late 60s and still sneaks into movies, which is fucking amazing. Be on the lookout for this guy. He kind of laughs like me. I'm telling you, I'm going to stop your ass, Dad, for doing it. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. He don't still sneak in the movies. Yes, he do. But we always used to go to movies together. That's what we do. So we went to go see Fright Night.
Okay.
Late one night, he came by because we didn't live together. He came by on the weekends. He scooped me up, so he came and got me late one night. Let's go see this movie, man. Whatever. So we went to see it, and it wasn't that packed in there. But for some reason, these 3 teenagers sit behind us, and they're talking, and like they're talking, and my old man, I think it was More Money because it was late night and shit. Right. I think it was like about $4.50 each or some shit at the time.
Right.
And they were laughing so much, and everybody was like, you can hear people like, man, I wish they shut the fuck up. So my old man just got tired. He turned around like, I paid $9. And he turned back and he shut the fuck up. I'm like, man, my pop's a hero, man. Evergreen Plaza showed me that my pops can stand up to some teenagers.
Your dad was shy.
There you go. I paid $9. Like that.
That's all he needed to say. He just shut the fuck up after that. I'm like, okay, that old man
Plaza life. But then we looked it up though before we started this. The owner of the Evergreen Plaza Theater was shot and killed in 73.
The manager.
Shot and killed in 73. What the hell was playing? We didn't have no gangster rap movies then. Superfly or something? Somebody got mad?
It was the 70s. I mean, those Kent State kids got killed. People were dying for all kinds of frivolous shit, so he died. I think that was like...
I want to put in my popcorn.
Right. I think it was more...
I paid 50 cents. That's how much it cost back then.
No.
Go ahead.
It's more prophetic than anything because, I mean, that wound up being a really terrible theater.
Towards the end, it was terrible.
I saw glory in that. A movie that you would not think would, it wasn't like Colors or anything like that. Like, we were forbidden to go and see anything that was violent, like gang related. But Glory was an historical movie about black people, fighting in the Civil War. I thought it would be safe. I was wrong. I was terribly, terribly wrong.
Right.
Somehow or other, I don't know if they were arguing over the facts of the movie, whether or not, they were correct.
Right.
But it broke out into a huge fight. And I've always had this gift when people start just small arguments and neither one looks like they're going to back down. I've always had the gift to just fucking leave and not care about whatever it was. Because I didn't get to finish the movie. I left. And one of the attendants saw me leaving and they were like, you don't like the movie? I was like, I have to go. And then later on I read there was like a gang fight in the theater over Glory.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, I remember going to see Menace to Society there. It was like my second time going to see the movie. So I knew what was going to happen. But it was weird because when I first seen the film, I was like into it. Like, this is fucking crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I knew the people. I was like literally scared. And not scared, but inside I was feeling for the character. It was that good of a film to me.
It was.
One of my favorite movies ever. But at the same time, when I saw it again, I think I saw it for the third time. I think I had bootleg too. Whatever. I went to the theater to go see it. That's how much I had it at home on bootleg. But I went to go see it. We go there, and I guess it's graduation day.
Oh.
But 8th graders. And like we just said, they were letting anybody in this theater. These kids are talking throughout the whole film. And when they were cheering when they killed people. That was one of the last times I was there. I'm like, this is fucking crazy.
They graduate from Satan Elementary School.
They're like, anyway, yeah, what? Papa, yeah. I'm like, oh, shit.
What is that? Well, who, what?
And I mean, they were like getting up and walking around like they just had no
I'm trying
etiquette.
to think of the elementary schools around Evergreen Plaza. Like, why would I? Okay, well,
yeah, my homeboy had never seen it, so I'm like, "Yo, man, you gotta see this. I'm gonna go with you. Let's go." And we go see this shit, and they talking and they cheering at this people getting shot.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, man. We talking about Evergreen Plaza people.
That's what it was.
Okay,
no, that's what it was. Evergreen Plaza had a great. I thought it had a great layout. You could go there. You
phenomenal layout. Man.
You could Christmas shop. You could shop for birthdays. You could literally hang out in the plaza all day long because they had like, what was it? Like the basement. They had the Sears stuff. So they had sports stuff.
Yeah.
You could get bedding. I mean, you could go in Evergreen Plaza and get beds, camping gear. You could buy a stove, like anything that you needed.
They were on point.
Yes,
all the way up towards until the end.
Yes.
Prior to the last 4 years, it was like, okay, now it's like the stereotypic black mall, like Chris Rock said. All they sell is sneakers and baby clothes.
Right.
That's all you saw was like clothing. The same clothing places like 2 stores down.
Yeah.
So they kind of lost they
Well, I mean, after now, what my brother used to do, because I never really went there with friends. I went there with my brother, my sister, and like I said, when we were little, we went and watched movies at the theater. But my brother and his friends used to still go there and hang out.
Right.
And so what they would do is they would pretend to be a new band. Like they were going to be like the new Boys to Men or something, right? And they would go in and ask for swag at the stores. And they would get it. Like my brother would come home with stuff and then we would go back. Like if I had to go back to Evergreen Plaza, we would go back and he'd say, watch this. And we go in and he'd walk up behind some girl or something and he'd go, I told you I'd be back. And she would turn, I saw this with my own eyes. The girl would turn around and go, ah, and he goes, shh. Remember I told you to keep it low key. And I'm just standing there like, are you fucking kidding me? like, and this was his rap. This is what he told him. That the reason you wouldn't find him in any magazine, that was before the internet. Don't try this.
Oh,
if you're young and you're watching this, we're older people. This is before the internet. People couldn't fact check your ass.
Yeah. They do that shit right.
They do that on their phone. They could your whole game would be done right now.
I tell people I'm a comedian. You a comedian for real? You right?
All right.
You're lying.
Right. So don't try this right now. But he would tell them that the record label was getting all of the posters and everything just right.
We got meals like that. My boy kind of look like Ice Cube and shit. Like, you look like Ice Cube. I'm a rapper. I'm not Ice Cube, but I'm a rapper though. Oh yeah. All right, they giving us like a free meal and shit. Like, it was crazy, man. People are so gullible.
People just.
It was in behind the plaza. We was at the Wags behind the plaza.
Wow. I thought he was lying, and then I went up there with him, and I'm like, is this motherfucker for real? And I'm like, wait a minute, is she giving him a box of shoes? What the fuck is this? What?
Just take it because you're famous.
I'm like, damn. He asked me one time if I want, he said, you want something? I said, nah, because, I didn't know if we were breaking any laws. I'm like, no, I don't want anything. I'm good. I'm fine. No, I have shoes. Thank you.
Wow. It's Growing Up Shy. We're talking about the Evergreen Plaza.
So hard to say.
I'm going to say this, though, man. I'm going to tell you, bro. When I hit the puberty age, the plaza was the place to be. Man, and then we used to get drunk and walk around like we almost went to jail a few times up in that mug. I remember my boy Corey, like, we had gave him this drink and he had never really drank like that. We going to a store, he is sitting on the ground. And I'm like, man, get your ass up for the police come. And we pull off, and I had just got paid. We had a case of beer and a gallon of gin. Police pulled us over, and they poured all that shit out. And I'm like, I want to beat Corey's ass, because the police are deaf on your ass in that place. Like, they did not play around up in there.
Well, they didn't want people coming because they knew a lot of kids hung out there.
Yeah, well, we adults now. Like back then, why they fucking with us? No, don't be sitting on the ground and don't be walking around with fucking liquor in your damn trunk. So
no,
and they had every right to fucking stop us and fuck with us.
And they didn't want kids coming out of there and getting into accidents.
Right,
because then I would have, more parents would approach. They already knew that most of the kids there weren't supposed to be there. They already, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it helped commerce. I mean, I think if I really think back to it, that was kind of that beginning cusp of people below the age of 20 having enough money to really go out and hang, because it's not like between the ages of like 14 and 18 you have money in your pocket, right. You know what I mean? So people would choose to come there, hang out. You could buy a few things, get some ice cream, some burgers, some gin.
We bought that before. The Plaza didn't sell gin. If they sold liquor, maybe they'd still be open.
No, if they sold liquor, they would definitely still be open.
They should have bought Benny's. No, sorry. They don't know what that's local.
But no, I think that was right on that, because before then, teenagers didn't really like. If you look at the marketplace now and different movies and cartoons, they're specifically marketed to kids because kids control so much money.
Right.
And I think that like around when we came into puberty and beyond, that's when that really started, hitting the marketplace of like.
Well, around that time, I'm gonna say this: my friends that were very poor started beginning to get a whole lot of money, and it wasn't because. They invested in shit. They buying mismatched pairs of Jordans for like some reason. Like Plaza started playing up to that, because all of a sudden you see a whole lot of jewelry stores.
That's right.
People walking around with rope chains and all this stuff. Like I wanted to go change from graduation because of that shit. You know what I mean? So no, the clothes, they always had the up to date fashion up in there. The shoes, you can go in there, and like I said, it was a whole lot of women, and I love you guys for that. So I missed that more than anything, boy. Not now, because I look like a pervert, but back then I was happy y'all had that, because we were like, man, I don't need to get outside. Let's go to the mall and walk. I felt like kind of like a white kid in the suburbs on TV. Like we going to the mall. Like black kids don't do that. Like I was saying it. Let's go to the Plaza though. It wasn't called the mall. It was the Plaza, and it got so black in there they start calling it EverBlack.
Yes.
You going to EverBlack or Ford City? Like, what's EverBlack? You know what EverBlack is. I'm gonna let you guess. Like, a lot of black people with Evergreen Plaza, but it molded me. I'll say that place did.
I like I said, we went there. We shopped. I went there with my brother to watch him scheme. On people. I was like, wait a minute.
He hold was he in furniture store like singing this shit? In the steel. I'm sorry, go ahead. He
would pretend, and he would get his buddies to pretend that they were band, but he always had a reason why they couldn't sing quite right then.
Oh yeah.
There's always a reason. And like he would do stuff like that. Like when we got older, I actually got in trouble once because we went into a bar and there was a cover charge. He said, just keep walking. Don't. And I'm not used to, like, I'm kind of a square. Like, if there's a cover charge, I expect to actually pay because that's what it says you're supposed to do. But he just walked in, and I got left outside because I didn't walk confidently enough. But back to Evergreen, like that place, I think, I don't want to say it defined an age, but I do remember going right up until Return of the Jedi, last time we really went. Like, that's my uncle and my aunt would come and get us, and we would all go to the movies over at Evergreen. And we'd watch, saw Raiders of the Lost Ark there. We saw, all kind, and it was fun. It was cool. And then we'd stop and either go to Walgreens and get like some candy or something, or there was an ice cream place right around with like a little
street,
a cowboy guy.
They still got it.
We stopped there sometimes and get some ice cream, and it was nice.
Cool, man. All right. Yeah.
Evergreen Plaza.
Evergreen Plaza, man.
I wish you were still here.
Man, rest in peace. It closed down. What was that? In 2013, what's the date?
May 31st.
May 31st.
Yes.
They had it set then. At the end of this month, it's over.
Yes.
The Plaza is gone forever.
Well, they got the outside.
It's the outside mall now.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of whack now.
Weird to me.
It's weird. Yeah, I think I went in like one store.
Yeah.
Since they got a Bank of America. outside. That's it.
That's odd. If I want to shop outside, I'll go to a farmer's market.
You know what I mean? And then they got rid of Applebee's too. So I'm like, whatever, man. Evergreen, y'all tried, man. It was cool though. I'm happy for y'all. Y'all moved on. Like we moving into the next century.
I don't.
We go. I
don't think malls do that with
No, we just don't have no money. That's what right. Nobody's shopping here no more.
It's not like Voltron. They don't all go together.
Right. They probably would have closed it down anyway because Amazon is kicking ass. So people ain't really.
You know what? I think that's going to change. It didn't change fast enough, but I think that shopping is still gonna be, because it always has been an event, like what we just described.
Yes,
there were events. It wasn't just going to pick up a pair of pants. It wasn't just going to get shoes. I think though that the mall has to understand that, which I think for a long time they kind of didn't. They just kind of took it for granted,
right,
that it would happen on its own. And I think when there's a resurgence, it's going to be, they'll have, just like you have on a cruise ship, you have a director of activities. I think you're going to have people whose job it is to make sure that the mall is fun.
Okay.
You know, like you do. I worked at Navy Pier.
Okay.
As a Pier and Daily type, a character,
right?
And there's somebody whose job it is to make sure that when people go to Navy Pier, they have a good time. And I think that's what malls are gonna.
Yeah, I think. Become. Yeah, well, we just talked about how I'm not gonna even say it like that. There's a whole bunch of people that didn't know how to act. I'm not gonna say the other word. But you know what I'm saying? Like people like, oh, we can just go up in there? Man, we going. Yeah. Okay, this is what happens. Then people started getting jobs up in there, and it just started changing. Right. Like you saw it change. Like it wasn't an event anymore. You didn't have to watch your back when you go in that joint, man.
Yes.
But I'm gonna say this though. I said this on one of the shows. I saw the great R&B singer up in the mall one morning. I told you this on one. R. Kelly was up in that beast in the mall. Maybe that was one of his hit spots. But it was early in the morning, though.
He was there.
It was 11 o'clock in the morning. He had 2 bodyguards with him. I said this on probably like the episode we talked about him on. And a little kid walked up to me and he whispered to this dude, man, get them kids away from me. See? Yeah. You gonna say, how do them kids? You probably won't be going through the shit that you going through.
No.
If
he hadn't messed around with underage girls, he wouldn't be going through. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Don't need to get sued. Allegedly.
But yeah, that's something else.
Yeah.
But R. Kelly was in. I saw R. Kelly in there.
Oh, no.
That was special. That was like the first song, and the vibe song.
Oh, that's
Give me some of that vibe. Remember that shit? That shit was hard. You got it. Yeah. Whatever, man. But hey, Kels was there. Kels been all over. But whatever. We talking about Evergreen Plaza.
Yes.
And Christmas time up in that piece. I don't understand that. Did everybody like?
Everybody waited till the last goddamn minute to go shopping.
But shit, it was a lot of black people on Christmas Eve.
Dude,
that shit is ridiculous. Like we're literally walking through like we're like in New York downtown doing rush hour.
I was so glad. Like Evergreen Plaza during Christmas time is one of the things that made me really happy when I turned 18. So then when somebody said, hey, could you go to Evergreen Plaza for me on fucking Christmas Eve or 2 days before Christmas, I could look at them quite confidently and say no.
Right.
Because I was 18. I didn't live with them anymore. And he couldn't hit me. So no, I'm not going. Because I hated it. It was ridiculous. Like, first of all, Christmas is the same fucking day every year. It's not a surprise. It's not. So why, in the name of God, would you wait until Christmas Eve?
I don't want to say that.
To go, I mean, you see people trying to fight and jockey for gifts.
It's a reason why I know it's crowded on Christmas Eve, because I tried to shop there and it taught me the lesson to shop before that.
No, I didn't shop there. I had to go with, aunts and parents and people, come on with me and help me carry it. And when you're not 18, you can't say no.
Right.
But when I became 18 and I could say no, then I didn't go anymore, and I still don't. But yeah, I hated that place. Hated it. On Christmas Eve, 2 days before Christmas, hated it. Any other time, it was cool, except for the theater where people were loud and fought each other. I did not like that.
Right. But hey, man, in closing,
yeah,
Evergreen Plaza. to see the last days of it, because I wasn't even living here yet. I was coming to visit, and I remember being here around the time it closed. It looked like the girl used to date that was super fine become a crackhead. I mean, like, no, like, it was like 2 stores open. You know what I mean? These are the only 2 stores open. It was like the same shit too. They both sold shoes and shit. I'm like, why are y'all open?
2 lids.
Yeah. The only thing that's standing there now is Planet Fitness. That's the only thing that was connected to it. That's the same thing. Yeah. So, hey, man.
We miss you, Evergreen. Miss you.
Miss you, man.
To other malls out there, let this be a cautionary tale. And
I don't know if Ford City gonna close, but that's another episode.
That's another,
yeah. You have Ford City memories?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that then. Okay, that's it then. Evergreen Plaza. Hey, we miss you, man. May it rest in peace. What's the date again on the closing date? May 31st.
May 31st, 2013,
man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Meet you at the crossroads.
All right, man. All right. Okay, man. All right. How do no? Yo, this is Growing Up Shy, comedian Ronnie Ray. Find me www.RonnieRayComedian.com and all that other stuff. Find the album all music service. Comedy Before Flesh, Out of My Sister 1, 2, and 3. Khristian.
My name's Khristian Leslie, Khristian Leslie. Go ahead, put that into Bing, Google, any search engine. I come up first and most prominently on the first page.
Yeah, it is right there. And leave them with the tag too.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with us. Please come back, like us, subscribe, share. Please do that. And to close us out, if you were not born in Chicago,
then you
didn't grow up shy.
Didn't grow up shy.
See you next time.